Welcome to Hoda's Career Info. I am your host, Hoda Kilani, career and academic coach at Right Career Fit. Coaching is all about storytelling, helping you to envision and tell your story your way. I put this series together to share stories of inspiring career people from across the globe. I hope their stories motivate you to envision your career story, discover your road to success, or recast your career path. More importantly, I hope that you love these career stories as much as I do. Our guest today is author and principal coach and founder of LBO Career Coaching and Consulting LLC, Lametra B Off.
What is the reason that I'm here? What's the real reason besides going to work to do this task? There have been people that go through life just doing rather than really thinking about why am I doing what I'm doing. Coaches do not tell you the answers. Thoughts are related to actions with feelings in between.
Thank you for joining Hoda's Career Info, your career program where guests from across the globe share career tips and personal stories to help you successfully navigate your career. Watch, listen, and learn. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and follow me, Hoda Kilani, on social media for more career info. Most importantly, make sure you have that very important career conversation with a career professional. Our guest today is author and principal coach and founder of LBO Career Coaching and Consulting LLC, Lametra B Off. Lametra is a Christian and first considered the concept of uniqueness as a soldier in the US Army, where seemingly only conformity exists. Although it makes sense to conform to the rules of the Army, soldiers are people first and just as unique as a diamond or a snowflake, a metaphor she uses to title her new book, Becoming a Diamond Snowflake: Discover Your YOUnique Brilliance, which we will be discussing in this episode. While teaching in the government sector, authenticity was her competitive advantage. For over 20 years, Lametra has held various leadership positions in the US Army, government sector, banking, and nonprofit industries. Since 2014, she has trained thousands of leaders, helping them accomplish their goals. She is known for being an authentic leader, an educator, and for her laughter. Her unique approach blends coaching, fun, and training for teams, organizations, individual clients, and students to increase their personal and professional performance. Lametra has a degree in business administration, a master in human resources training and development, with a specialization in adult training and development. She is also a certified career services provider via NCDA, Global Career Development Facilitator, via the Center for Credentialing and Education, and a certified professional coach from IPAC. She also has a professional certified coach designation from the International Coaching Federation and is certified to administer several proprietary leadership related assessments essential to crafting an individual's leadership success plan. Lametra is also the founder and owner of LBO Career Coaching and Consulting LLC, a service-disabled, minority, veteran-owned and operator, women-owned leadership development company. She has coached business owners and leaders from Google, Meta, US Air Force, Fortune 500 companies, government agencies to lead beyond organizational objectives. For workshops, seminars, coaching, or to discover your unique brilliance, you can contact Lametra at lametra@lbocareercoaching.com. Join me as Lametra shares the story of writing her book titled Becoming a Diamond Snowflake. Discover your unique brilliance and what she hopes her readers will get out of it. Welcome, Lametra Off. This is your second time joining Hoda's Career Info. We recorded our first interview on May 18, 2022, where you shared with me and the audience that you had an idea for a book. And we're meeting today to celebrate the publishing of this book. The name of the book, Becoming a Diamond Snowflake. Discover Your YOUnique Brilliance, which I love, by the way. Thank you so much for joining me today.
It's my pleasure being here, Hoda. Thank you so much for your invitation. And more importantly, remembering the exact date that we talked so many years ago, it seems like.
Well, I'm very proud of you in that you actually did deliver. I know how long and how hard it takes to write a book. So, very proud of you. And I have a list of questions for you. The first one is, how long did it take you to write the book? We know you talked about it in 2022, but when did you start? And if you could tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I'm glad you asked that question because it recently I looked at my notes to say, when did I really start thinking about a book? And actually, I've had notes on my phone. If anyone has an iPhone, I say you probably, maybe it's just me, but I have 300 notes. Some of those notes are book. 2017, 2018 goals, long-term goals were run a marathon, get my coaching certificate from the ICF, finish graduate program, write a book. What do you think I haven't done on that list of things? I don't know. You tell me, what do you think I haven't done on the list of things that I could think of that were long-term goals? What do you think?
I knew you had finished everything you talked about except for the book. It was still sitting when we talked in 2022. And now you have completed it. And we want to know how long it took you to do it.
Officially, I would say that I started officially around 2018 gathering my materials. Gathering materials from everywhere I had materials. And I had materials, I had things in my head that I started putting down in outlined form. Realistically, beginning of 2024, my quote for the year was finish the unfinished. With that, I took all of my notes, outlines, comments, and I put it together. Several coaches helped me, and I have thanked them in the book. Several coaches helped me in the process, and which has been a labor of love.
So you really took your time collecting the data and then just put your mind to it, focused, and in less than a year it was published, I think, from what you're saying.
Yes, that's pretty much how it happened.
Congratulations on this accomplishment. And if you've accomplished a lot, definitely a role model for me. I want to ask you also, and if you could remind the audience, why did you feel the need to write it? So you've been thinking about it for some time. Why did you want to write this book?
Great question. The need to write the book came from, first and foremost, I said earlier, it was one of my long-term, lifelong goals. As a reader, writing a book is the ultimate. More importantly, this book is for those that are on the voyage of awareness, discovery, with or without a coach. This book is for, and I'm saying this book, but why not even hold it up? This book right here, I know there's a slight glare, is for those that are ready to know and to be their own diamond snowflake. This book is for, I wrote this book for so many reasons and for so many people. People that really, at this point in their life, want to be authentically, uniquely brilliant.
That's a very good answer. And I did not ask you about the diamond snowflake metaphor. Where did that come? And would you be able to elaborate on it?
Great question. Ooh, in this world, and maybe anyone listening to my voice remembers so many people, parents, friends, teachers, saying, oh, not even parents, friends, and teachers, more importantly, mentors saying, oh, this is the way you have to do things. You want to do this. You want to wear this. You want to do your hair like this. You don't want to do that. All those type of things that limit us from being the authentic person that you are. We all are meant to be uniquely. Diamond Snowflake, if you read the book, you'll notice a couple of things throughout the mentions of diamonds and snowflakes, of course, because a diamond is rare. In some cases, the diamond is cut in a way that is totally unique. In many expensive cases, of course. A snowflake, likewise, is distinctly, uniquely a snowflake. There's no two snowflakes that are exactly the same. In the same way, as far as people, even if you're a twin, there's no person that is exactly identically the same. For that reason, we're all diamond snowflakes, whether we know it or not. The book helps you to get clear on some ways that you are a diamond snowflake.
I love this and I appreciate the reminder. You mentioned that you wrote the book for everybody, but did you have a target audience, like a certain age group or a certain type of worker, execs, or?
Ooh, great question. Great question. Yes, ma'am, indeed. Think about it. Anyone listening to my voice, when you're around the age of late 20s, early 30s, you're a college graduate, you're in the professional world, you're working, but maybe you're unfulfilled for whatever reason. Maybe you don't know what the reason is. As a leader, executive, young executive, first and foremost, a manager, first time manager, or even middle management, you may think, is this it? What is the reason that I'm here? What's the real reason besides going to work to do this task? Am I moving widgets from one place to another? How is this purposeful? What does this really mean to me? And how does this relate to the unique brilliance that I bring to any group, organization, family for that matter? That's who I made it for. The person that, again, late 20s, early 30s, up until maybe even 40, they're really thinking, what more is it? And who am I really?
Thank you, Lametra. You mentioned that people could potentially use the book without the help of a coach or a counselor.
Mhm.
And you describe your book as a workbook that's designed for leadership and self discovery to guide readers to awareness and authenticity. Can you tell us a little bit more on how readers can use it as a guide?
Great question. There are 50 plus prompts throughout the book to ask the deep provocative, maybe intriguing questions that maybe you don't even ask yourself in the way that 9 times out of 10 from in my informal studies, there have been people that go through life just doing rather than really thinking about why am I doing what I'm doing, or even do I even want to do whatever it is that I'm doing. For that reason, the questions, the prompts throughout will give the person the questions that will prompt them to think, to really dig deep to say, hmm, who am I? Who am I? Now, I call it a workbook because the same way I state as far as a new coaching client, coaches do not tell you the answers. I state to a new coaching client that the work is their own introspection, reflection, and thinking about their own answers. For some people, that's work. And it doesn't come natural to some people.
Definitely, it needs a lot of focus and a lot of effort to get there for sure, whether with the coach or through the guided questions that you've provided. So, by the end of these 50 prompts or questions that you have in your book, what are you hoping the readers will get out of it?
Mm. I'm hoping, first of all, great question. I'm hoping readers will get out of the book several, at a minimum 10 ways that they are a diamond snowflake, first and foremost. Secondly, I'm hoping readers get out of it through their work and their introspection and reflection. I hope readers get out of how they are uniquely made, their competitive advantage, or even what is the phrase you might say in business, their unique proposition that they bring to an organization, a group, or their leadership style, and thinking about the ways that they do things, the way that they think, and even how they want their day to go. That's what I hope readers get out of it.
This is perfect. I wish you the best with this book. I'm proud of you for taking this challenge on finally and moving forward with it. I do have one more question, Lametra. It's not about the book, but maybe, I don't know, when I saw it, I thought I have to ask you, it could be related to the book. I saw the
Mm-hmm.
quote on Instagram, and I'm going to read it. The universe told me, your thoughts are the key. You can do it. Whatever you want, you can have it. Just think it, feel it, and physically move towards it. End of quote. I love this quote, but I know many young people who may roll their eyes if I were to read this quote to them. What would you say to these young people?
First of all, I would say that's a perfectly understandable reaction to the quote. Depending on the age group, yes, I can understand rolling their eyes. I probably would have rolled my eyes too if when I was in my teens and early 20s. I remember my dad used to say, in relationship to physical activities, and I think he was probably trying to teach us a karate move or something like that. I have two sisters, and he would say something like, wherever your head goes, your body will follow. He may have learned it from watching Bruce Lee, I don't know. Or it could have been a Taekwondo class. But that's a quote that popped up when you said that. And I know that what I've learned from coaching and from psychology, personal development, is that that same theory applies. What I mean by that is you get what you focus on. Case in point. If you focus on something as simple as, oh, my hair is not looking right today. My hair is not looking right today. My hair is not looking right today. And someone walks by and smiles at you in a way that is inviting, you may miss out on the smile because you're focusing on your hair is not right today. And of course, if you're focused on your hair is not right today, your hair is not going to be right today. All that to say that your thoughts prompt certain things. What you think is first and foremost. You think about a thing. If you think that something's not going to happen, you're going to feel or certain could be any number of feelings or emotions. However, those feelings and emotions that you're going to feel when you say, "Oh, I'm not going to get that." When I said that, my shoulders went down. I don't know if you noticed that, but my shoulders even went down when I said, I'm not going to get that." That feeling is already, I can name it. For me, it was defeat. Once you think that you're not going to do something, you feel, in my case, defeated. And then your actions are not doing it, for lack of a better phrase. Or more specifically, it could be as simple as procrastination or avoidance. Those are two examples. In any case, thoughts are related to actions with feelings in between. Think about that when you're hearing that quote. And you can say it again, Hoda. Say the quote again because it's important.
Thanks, Lametra. And I hope through your explanation, the young people that I work with, mostly young people, will not roll their eyes. But let's read it one more time and let it sink in. The universe told me, your thoughts are the key. You can do it. Whatever you want, you can have it. Just think it, feel it, and physically move towards it. It's a beautiful quote. Thank you, Lametra, for writing it and for explaining it.
Thank you for remembering that. That is the way of life almost. It's a philosophy. I hope the young people that know you listen to this video.
I definitely refer my clients to some interviews where I feel they will benefit because I work one on one. So this will be a go to moment for sure for them to go check out and come tell me what they think about it, particularly after your beautiful explanation.
I'm glad I helped. Thank you, ma'am.
These were all the questions I had prepared for you, Lametra, today. Maybe let's mention where people can buy the book.
Oh, they can buy it on Amazon. And let's show it one more time so that they can see it. The title, Becoming a Diamond Snowflake, Discover Your Unique Brilliance. However, they can also go straight to my website if they wish to. And or you can email me to say, hello, Lametra, how you doing? If you email me or send me a message through Instagram, as Hoda mentioned, or LinkedIn, and you say Hoda is the best, then you may be the one that receives a complimentary copy of Becoming a Diamond Snowflake, Discover Your Unique Brilliance. Now, for those that say Hoda is a diamond snowflake, you may get 2 copies of the book.
I love this, Lametra, and thank you for using me as your coupon for discount and or code if you wish. Thank you so much. And yes, I hope everyone listening try to get a copy. It's an interesting book. Whether you're a coach or a person looking to change, it's very helpful, great ideas in it. Was there anything else you would like to add, Lametra?
Upcoming, you have to check out my website, lbocareercoaching.com, for events and things that are in the area. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, the Dallas, Texas area, there are events going on all the time, at least quarterly. I say all the time, that's a little much. That said, future events will be workshops or even retreats. If you're in for a treat, look for my retreat in the future. Thank you. Thank you, Hoda, again for inviting me. This was a wonderful treat.
It's my pleasure, Lametra, and I'm very proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
This is it for Hoda's Career Info, a program where career professionals from across the globe join me to empower you to succeed. Our guest today on Hoda's Career Info was Lametra B Off. You can connect with Lametra on Instagram. In this episode, Lametra challenges us to find our unique brilliance and to become a diamond snowflake. What are your thoughts on her approach? Remember, you can watch Hoda's Career Info on YouTube or listen to the episode on your favorite podcast app. To let me know if you're interested in an opportunity to talk about your work, you can send me a direct message on my website, writecareerfit.com, where you can also sign up for my newsletter to stay up to date on the latest episodes. Please like, subscribe, share, and follow me, Hoda Kilani, on social media. And together, let's increase career literacy. I am your host, Hoda. Until next time, take the time to pause, reflect, and celebrate what you have achieved.